Thank you. Who whistled? Who's our new whistler? Thank
He's
you,
been
Ed.
the whistler.
You're hired. You went to Whitmer, right?
Yeah.
That's probably the only thing you learned there?
That's about it.
All right. Okay, thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered. By combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large, we have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone that has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. Meeting start time is 6:30, so please be on time. Please turn off your cell phones. Please, only one person speaks at a time, and when you do speak, do it loudly so everybody can hear you, because what you have to say is important. We will sign anything that needs to be signed. The only thing we ask of you is that you're honest. I can't stress that enough. If you are not feeling well, say that. And if you are feeling well, say that proudly and share it with others. Feel free to openly share your comments and points of view on how substance abuse has impacted your life. This meeting is open to people of all ages and welcomes diversity, so please refrain from using excessive foul language or language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning old school veteran, please warmly welcome them into our program. Your confidentiality is important to us, even though you're on live stream across the world. So please be mindful of what you're saying in here and that it stays amongst us, whoever's watching around the globe, it says here. It's kind of cool. Please from getting up and leaving during the meeting because it's annoying. Throw away your trash in the proper places. And I am glad that everybody quit smoking, so we don't even have to discuss that anymore. Cool. Here's the lifestyles of recovery.
Lifestyles of recovery. Guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. Guidelines. 1. Recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. 2. Wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse, such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health and fitness. 3. Using resources such as families, friends, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, art, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. 4. Defining balance and working towards making it a part of everyday life. 5. Building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6. Understanding the negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7. Lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyle. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8. Learning how to help without supporting the addict behavior, providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9. Recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. 10. Caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is the source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
All right. Is there anybody here for their first ever Racing for Recovery support group meeting? We ask that you two new guys stand up and sing the Pledge of Allegiance. It's okay. We're glad you're here. What we're going to do now, and we do it at all of our meetings, is everybody's going to get a great opportunity to, I did this last week, we're going to do it again. I want you to say I'm asking you to say your name and say one awesome thing about yourself. I do not want somebody to say they're an addict. We get it. If you absolutely need to say that about yourself, go ahead, but at some point I hope you realize you are more than that. That's something you did. It's not who you are, and we don't really do that here at Racing for Recovery. So again, your name and something that is awesome about you. Zeb, go ahead.
I'm Zeb, and one awesome thing about me is this is my first opportunity to to sit up here and help facilitate a meeting. So, pretty happy with that.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm Brian, and it was strongly suggested as a prerequisite to join the Racing for Recovery family, again, which I've grown to love so much. And to be completely honest, country music really sucks 100%. Go Poison, so.
Oh boy, we're off and running. Go ahead, RJ.
All right, my name is RJ. One thing awesome about me is I like the Browns.
Yeah. This is their year.
It's our year.
Let's be honest here, bro.
I'm Kurt. I'm having a
Go
great
Steelers! Awesome. You're nuts.
Go ahead, Chris.
What are you doing now?
I'm Kurt. I'm having a blessed day.
I'm Jenny, and one positive thing about me, or one awesome thing about me is I'm positive.
Good.
I'm Dee, and I'm old and still alive.
Jenny.
I'm Daniel. One thing that is awesome about me that people might not know, that I am an ordained minister.
I'm Dave. One thing awesome about me is I'm a very happy guy.
Okay.
I'm Sean, and one thing about me is I'm on top of the world, and the world ain't on top of me.
Come on.
I'm Alex, and one thing about me is I love rock and roll.
You don't or do?
I do.
Good man. Good man. You will never use drugs again if you do.
My name's Pat, and for the first time in my life, I feel fully and truly alive.
Beautiful. Yeah.
My name's Callie. I really care about people, and I want to make a difference in this world.
Awesome.
I'm Ashley, and something amazing is that I found home in community here at Racing for Recovery.
Yes, you did.
I'm Amber, and thing awesome about me is I have a big heart.
Good.
I'm Alex, and one thing awesome about me is I have a very big personality.
Cool. Good. Yeah, in the back.
My name's Mark, and one thing that's awesome about me is I'm unique.
Cool.
Roy, and one thing awesome about me is I've been holding down my new employment
Where do you work?
at Doyle and Shamrock,
What do you do there?
utility.
Okay. Cool. Wait.
Wade, and one thing that's awesome about me is I have an awesome nephew.
And an awesome beard. Looks like mine too, man. You know? Go ahead. Adam.
I can improve my red times. DeAndre, and what's awesome about me is that I'm a child of God.
Right on, dude.
Terry, one awesome thing about me is I can't stop singing.
You what?
I can't stop singing.
My God.
Want to sing anything now?
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. Red?
My name's Red, and one awesome thing about me is the drastic change on my outlook of life in just a short 2 months.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm Anthony, and one thing awesome about me is I'm a drummer.
Yes.
My name's Alyssa, and something awesome about me is that I never give up.
That's true.
I'm Jaron, and one thing awesome about me is I'm bound and determined.
Right on.
Kyle, I find it positive out of any negative situation.
That's good. That's good. Where we at? Draven, go ahead.
My name's Draven, and something awesome about me is that I'm always willing to change and
Okay.
learn and grow for the better.
And you're always so nicely dressed lately. That's good.
Thank you. Changing.
Go ahead.
I'm Jen, and I'm
I'm CJ, and I'm feeling unique.
At table.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm here to support. And one thing awesome about me is I'm doing something positive with a negative, and I'm raising money for mental health. So, yeah.
Right on. Good.
I'm Brandon. I've got an awesome family that's here to support me.
I'm Kara. I'm Brandon's fiance, and I became an aunt on Saturday.
Good. Good.
My name's Sam,
Brandon's my son. I'm very proud that he's here. And something else about me is that I have Dave.
My name's Dave, but you guys can call me Caddy. One awesome thing about me is that miraculously I'm still alive.
Yeah. Right on too. Yep, yep.
I'm Tori. One awesome thing about me is I'm motivated.
Good.
I'm Casey. One thing awesome about me is I'm stubborn and determined.
That's good.
Michael, one thing about me is I'm full of gratitude right now.
Gary, something else about me, I'm truly blessed and I like to motivate others.
My name's Nick. What's awesome about me is I'm too weird to live and too rare to die.
That's worth saying again. Go ahead with that.
Too weird to live and too rare to die.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
I'm Nicole. Something awesome about me is I never stop learning and growing.
Beautiful.
I'm Kelly, and one thing awesome about me is that I just never stop trying.
Louis, one thing awesome about me is I never have to use drugs in my car again.
True story. Is this like your first day?
No, I'm not part of this program.
And you know that about you. That's great. All right. Good for you. All right. Back wall. Go ahead, brother.
How's it going, you rat bastards? I too am embracing the negativity to make it positive shit, and I also am motivated.
Beautiful. What movie's that from?
Forget about it. What movie? Pick one.
Right. Go ahead.
My name's Kelly, and I have some really awesome kids.
Wow. Cool. Good.
I'm Snoopy, and I'm 60 Days Clean.
Yeah.
I'm Jay, and one awesome thing about me is one of my favorite pastimes is that I like to surf.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm Corey, and I'm not an addict. I will correct that. That was me last week. Get that straight right now. One awesome thing about me is I have a tattoo that says yard work again. And I'm the singer of a Christian death metal band.
All right. Good.
Yeah, well.
Hey, my name is Tree Top. One thing about you, I'm his friend. So we're good.
I'm Mike, and one good thing about me is I'm hardworking and I get to work around a lot of these great people in here.
Awesome. Awesome. Faye.
My name is Faye, and I think it's pretty awesome that I want to live today.
You too. That's good.
My name's Brett, and I like to go antique shopping.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. That's good. Do you have any favorite antiques that you have?
Chairs. I have four different. They're four different chairs. Like they're just old antique chairs. They're my favorite.
That's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm Jessie, and I actually just started back painting again after 5 years.
Nice. Good. Good. Bro.
I'm Brooke, and I am relearning how to love myself and good things.
I'm Abby, and one good awesome thing about me is I'm a mom.
I'm Madison, and I have an awesome mom.
Very cool.
Linda, and I have 7 awesome grandkids.
You have an awesome journey shirt on. That's good.
I'm Manny, and something awesome about me is I had a choice to be sober, and I'm here.
Right on. Good.
I'm Mike, and a year ago I not only made the choice to quit using drugs, but to leave the whole street lifestyle alone and try something new, and it's working for me.
Good.
I'm Ashley, and that's Hendrix, and truth is sometimes I struggle with finding something awesome about myself, but I still remain strong and keep pushing forward.
Good, Ashley.
I'm Amanda, and something awesome about me is I get to be here and learn and be around all these wonderful people.
I'm Adam. I love my job.
I'm Tony. One awesome thing about me is
Back in the 90s, I rocked the most awesome mullet known to mankind. Dog bounty hunter in that shit on me.
It's good. Brittany, go ahead.
I'm Brittany. One awesome thing about me today is that I'm finally able to trust myself.
Nice.
I'm Zach. One awesome thing is my determination.
There you go, Zach.
Justin, and one awesome thing is today I've learned how to be cool, calm, and collected.
Right on.
I'm Jeff. I'm a Virgo. I pay attention to detail, and I love Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I'm Lorenzo. This is Justin. Something amazing about me, or something amazing is, shit, some good stuff has been said. But honestly, I guess like no matter what I go through, no matter what hardships hit me, no matter what excuses I have to just give up, I don't.
Wow, that's good. That's good. Jennifer.
I'm Jennifer, and I kind of can relate to Ashley about I'm over here stumped on what's awesome about me, but I think my perseverance.
There you go. Good. I agree. Good. Craigie.
I'm Craig, and one thing that's awesome is I have the opportunity to create the life of my dreams that I deserve.
There you go, buddy. Yep.
I'm Kyle, and one thing that's awesome about me is yesterday I looked down and see my tattoo, Carpe Diem, seize the day, and realize that like I can actually do that now with like a different aspect of my life with love.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Joey.
I'm Joey, and I have a future to look forward to.
Yes, you do.
Mike, one awesome thing about me is I'm a good dad, and I'm lucky to be joined by my oldest and my mom tonight.
Beautiful.
I'm Brayden. Two things awesome about me. I love to read. I love to read, and I have an awesome dad.
My name's Michelle, and I'm Mike's mom. And one thing awesome about me is I continue to support him, and I will always be there for him.
Beautiful. Beautiful. This side. Yeah.
My name's Dick, and something awesome about me is I accept that I'm out of my reader.
That's okay, right? You got awesome pants too, though.
I'm Joe, and
I'm Sherry, and something awesome about me is I can make art. I'm Kelsey. Something awesome about me is I can paint.
I didn't know that about you. Okay, cool.
I'm
Yes.
Zoe. I love pottery. Throw on a wheel. I want to do that. I was going to say that first.
That's cool.
I'm Nick, and I'm a diehard Buckeye fan.
Right.
Oh,
wait.
One thing awesome about me is I'm artistic.
You're what?
Artistic.
Okay, good.
My name's Clayton, and I'm strong-willed. I'm Mark, and despite my screw-ups in the past, my family's still here for me, even though I betrayed my family pretty bad. They still have my back.
Awesome. Everett.
My name's Everett. I love to cook.
Cool.
My name's Jake. Something cool about me is I write and produce music.
Awesome. Cool.
My name is Zay. I learn from my failures more than my success.
My name's Loco. Something awesome about me is me. I found out my answer, man, and I'm killing it.
Right on.
I'm the original Nick. And something awesome about me is I have my son in my life today. And I don't settle for less.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I'm Rick. I got a year and 9 months today.
Yeah.
Something awesome about me is I realize that I can increase working around things. Quality of my life to be exponentially greater. My vigorously work through it.
Cool. Good. Do we get everybody? Yep. Go.
My name's Jessica, and what an amazing thing about me would be my ability to shift my mindset from negative to positive and learn a lesson throughout my mistakes.
My name's Todd, and I guess it's awesome that I'm running the meeting. Who has the answer? Red.
The Answer by Donald D. Carr. Running from the misery, trying to escape the pain, as I approach the light of hope that lies before me. Each step overwhelms me. Every breath sears my throat. I ache. My body rebels against me. My memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what has happened. They don't understand. They don't care who I am. I'm a human being, full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. At last, I reach the light of promise. There stands the answer. Open arms, understanding smiles, looks of trust, and so it begins racing for recovery.
Okay. Do we have any crisis to deal with? Do we have to handle anything right off the bat? Everybody solid? Good? All right. Cool. All right. I got something I've never done in group before. And Mark, your introduction when you talked about your family's still there despite all the stuff you did. I have a question for you.
Sure.
What does that say about you if your family is still there for you?
It means something like they still have faith. They aren't giving up on me. They know who the real Mark is, not the Mark who is on drugs and alcohol and the person he became.
Yep.
They want the person that he is.
Keep going. What does it say about you?
That maybe I'm not a bad person, like I put myself down to be.
Yes, you are a good person. That's why we're still there. So, I want to do this tonight. Let's have a topic. We'll start with one thing and maybe we'll add something else. Let's do this. If there's one, what would you say to your family other than "I'm sorry"? That really doesn't mean anything. So I want to know, your family walked in here right now and sat down next to you, what would you say to them? Or if they're watching, what do you want them to know? Other than something cliche like "I'm sorry." Or, "This time I'm really going to do it." Right? Jared.
You didn't do this. This was all me. Quit blaming yourself for it, because it wasn't you. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
And this is me, and I'm fixing myself. Just believe me, please, this time.
That's good. All right, we're rolling. Pat.
Man, I just forgot. That, you know, I used to hear that all the time when people first get to rehab. They said, "I'm sorry, this will never happen again," and it's just so crazy. And when I called my mom for the first time once I got here, I was like, "I'm trying to get better. Just give me time. I know I screwed up. How can I make it up to you what the things I did in the past?"
Did she give you an answer?
Yes.
What was it?
Pay her back a lot of money.
Oh, okay. Well, then do that, right?
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Tori.
I actually think my mom's watching right now. I would say I'm learning to love myself so I can love you and Jaden. What can I do to make it right? Which I know is with time and trusting the process and knowing that she has my best interest and my daughter's best interest at heart.
Nice, Tori. Good.
Correct.
I would ask them how my previous lifestyle and behaviors and decisions affected them.
Great question. Good.
Red?
Well, it's been a while. It's been a long while since I've seen any of my family, so I would be really ecstatic. And I would. First thing I do is give them a hug. That's for sure, and just say thank you for coming all this way. But they can't. But I know they would if they could. I know for a fact they'd be sitting in this meeting right now if it wasn't so far away for me to see them. And I would. I'm sorry. I had everything I wanted to say in my head, but it just went away. It's a touchy subject. I would hope that they recognize that I understand my part that I played. Like he said, it's not their fault. It's. I know they hold a lot of resentments towards themselves because they think if they did a better job as a parent that I wouldn't be in this position I am right now. But that's not up to them, that's up to God. God put me in the position I am now because I had to learn some things, and there are just some things that they weren't equipped. I would help them realize that I know they did the best job that they could raising me in the circumstances that we were put in, and that I'm not angry at them at all, and I'd be so grateful just to see them. And I'd hope that they could recognize the changes in me from the last time that they seen me. And I probably would apologize because I was kind of an asshole, excuse my language. I pushed them away and they had to protect themselves. That's one thing I seen growing up in my family. When the negativity got so bad, it was either save yourself or be killed, and I don't blame them at all for having to lock their doors on me. I don't blame them for having to not answer my phone calls. But I would hope by the end of the conversation I could stand up tall and smile, and without saying it, have them thinking, wow, look at him now, he's come such a long way, he has such a long way to go. But for once I can go to sleep tonight knowing that he's in that right direction, and I don't have to second guess it. That pass.
Good.
Draven.
I really like what Red says. I would say that I don't hold any resentments of distancing yourself, and I understand now why, because of how much I didn't love myself, that I put them at risk for breaking their heart, and that I'm becoming the man I would want my daughter to marry one day.
Wow.
And actions speak louder than words. Here I am.
Right on.
Kyle.
Yeah, actions speak loud words, Draven. I'm going to go back to the time where I was in rehab, and I guess it kind of like depends on your audience too within your family, but the biggest supporters that I always did have and have now are my brothers, and I wrote both my brothers and my stepfather all 3 letters, and all it was Dear Tyler, Dear Clay, Dear Chris, let the whole page blank, love Kyle. As in, nothing. There's nothing that I've already said. But I guess the biggest thing I'd say is watch me, if I could.
Wow. Wow.
Joey.
I'd have to say thank you. I don't know if you're watching, but thank you for always being there, never giving up on me even when I did myself, and believing in me even when I didn't. And there's nothing you could have done more. I am who I am and where I am because of you and the way you did raise me. And I appreciate everything you've done, and I love you.
Wow. How cool is it to have a live stream, huh?
Rick.
I think the damage I've done to my mom and my sisters, I really couldn't say anything when I first got here. I just kept my mouth shut, my head down, put in the work. Eventually they let me come back around. I helped my sister out with her maintenance on her salon they own in Sylvania. I helped my sister out at her house. They give me the keys to their places. My cousins invite me over for holidays. I've burnt every single person in my family, just like probably everybody else has. But just putting in the work, keep my mouth shut. Sorry, didn't mean shit. Said it a million times. And just being the dude I should have been, a good brother, a good son, a good dad, a good friend, period. And I can help my sisters, my mom, through any problems that they have. I literally had to fill my glass to pour into their glass, you know what I mean? they need anything, I'm there for them. My friends also, and like I'm big on loyalty and like my character, and that's all I worked on here was like having a good character, being loyal, you know, standing up for myself when I knew that it was right. You know, this is hard. Like I said, I had a year and 9 months today, and today is probably like one of the hardest days in my recovery. Like, well, what do? I leave work and I come here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is where it made me. What let me mold myself into somebody that I am. So like, you know, my family, if they watch, if they see this, you know, I just want to say that I am everything and more than I wanted to be. It just took time for me to realize that I could be that person and give myself a chance and make a good choice.
Wow, that was powerful. Rick, say that again. I'm everything more than what? Than they thought. Go ahead. What'd you say? That was good.
Everything more and then some.
There you go. That's good. Something like that. It was good. It was good.
It's just straight from the heart, that's why I don't remember.
Right. That's true.
Nick?
Great.
It must be one of the other 10.
Nick, I'm sorry.
I have to say, for always answering the phone, no matter what. Thank you for loving me at my lowest. Thank you for loving me at my highest. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for dealing with all my bullshit these past 30 years. Thank you for always being there for me. I'm going to give this my all. And I'm not going to let you guys down. I've had a lot of time to reflect on where I went wrong. And I have faith and I will get better.
Are they watching tonight? Wow. That was powerful, buddy.
Dan.
I quote a wonderful country song. It's by Toby Keith. It's called "Look at Me Now." I would, if my brother was sitting here, that's what I would say to him. Look at me now. He has seen me through my worst. I had put my mother and father through hell when I was younger. So I never got it out of him, but I believe there was a degree of resentment that he's always carried all these years. And I would definitely tell him to look at me now. And also I would tell him, I said, you know, don't be concerned anymore. You don't have to worry. You're my blood family, but I have a huge family sitting in this room right now, so don't be concerned. They've got my back.
Wow.
So I would also express that, you know, the acronym WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get. No more mouth music. It's all about action. All about doing.
That was good. Isn't Look at Me a Van Halen song, though? Maybe? Should be.
Look at me now.
Look at me. Right. Should be. Right? Go ahead.
Loco.
I'm gonna use a little humor or something, but other than the you know, the obvious, I love you, I miss you, thank you, forgive me, I'm sorry, you were right. I reintroduced myself and invited to a funeral to the old me that ain't gone away.
Yeah, man. All right. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
I would thank my grandma and my sister for the immense amount of tough love they showed me. Because that's the only thing that's pushed me into where I am today. And thank you for always supporting me. I would thank my dad for never being there and to show me what I don't want to be when I become a father.
Wow.
And you know, I would thank my mom up in heaven for just watching down on me and protecting me as I stroll through this journey.
I'm sorry your mom's not here, but I'm glad you brought that up too. If you unfortunately lost somebody before you decided to make the greatest choice to stop using, you're included in this. Say what you'd say to your parents or your loved one or a friend, whatever, you know? All the same.
Jenny.
I'm lucky enough to have my biggest supporter here which is my Alicia. So I just wanted to let her know like how grateful I am for you for like never giving up on me, even if I gave you chance after chance to like give up on me. You never stopped loving me or never stopped showing me support. And so I
I'm
just
so
love you.
proud of you and happy you're
That's beautiful.
I never share either, so.
That's beautiful. Go ahead.
Everett.
I want to say, well, my mom and dad's passed away, but before my mom passed away, she quit talking to me for years because I was using it. And I promised her I'd quit using it. I just want to tell my mom, my dad, and my sisters and brothers, I'm trying my best.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Proud of you, dude. That's good. Good.
Gabe.
I would like to say to my mother and father that passed away that your son is back, and through this process, everything is limitless now. I can just continue on with wherever I go, and my son, and I'm sorry, both my daughters, to let them know that I'm behind them 100%, and this is the greatest ride ever.
Yeah, buddy. Right on. Yep.
I would tell my family that I appreciate the tough love. I would tell my Aunt Kim in Florida that I appreciate her support no matter what I've been through or what I was going through. She was always there for me. And thank you for not enabling me to continue to be sick.
What would you say to your daughter?
I would tell my daughter that I'm proud of her and her dad is doing what he's supposed to be doing so that I can become a father and support her the way I was supposed to.
Good job.
Alright, so I learned the hard way with the I'm sorry's. They don't work no more. I was actually fortunate enough to rekindle my relationship with my family recently, and having talks that they talk about here, where I asked her what I did to her, and it was tough. It was rough. Man, we sat in the car for about an hour. She cried, I cried. Kind of like she kind of told me how she really felt about what I was doing. It was like the hardest thing ever for her to like turn her back on me, but she had to. And honestly, she'll probably watch this later. So I just want to thank you, Mom, for being so hard on me and showing me what life was like without you. I guess in a weird way, I had to like learn the hard way that nobody owes me anything. Everything I have to earn and deserve it. But I am grateful for the opportunity to have it back in my life. And the man I called my father was here. Unfortunately, he's not. But I would ask him if he's proud of me.
So like my family dynamic, did you say my name? Okay, just to make sure. So my family dynamic's like a little bit different, and I pushed my family away when it came to me and getting sober in the past. Like I didn't want the help. So I put a huge bridge in between me and the connection that I had previous like drug use. And now it's not so much like in the past when I get sober, I would want to seek approval and like be like, look at me, look how good I'm doing, and it was all like a facade. It wasn't really real. And so then now it was like it took a while to be able to like, I don't want to say earn, but just to be believable. You know what I mean? And so now it's not so much of like with what Rick was saying, like there's nothing left to say anymore when it comes to you know, like the look at me kind of thing. And so I just let my actions show. And you know, it's not so much of getting approval from like my family anymore for me, it's getting approval of myself, because I struggle with that the most. And I'm just gonna be really honest, when you brought up like mental health, like I've been struggling really bad with mental health. And I made a huge transition recently and moved out of here. And it's not so much of like not believing in myself, but not believing I deserve certain things, you know. And I've made very good foundation within my sobriety, within my life, within being a mother, wherever he's at, being a girlfriend, being a mom to my other kids that I really have a lack of a relationship with. And sometimes I think it's easier said than done to be proud of yourself. At least for me, you know, I struggle with self-sabotage, and I made a good choice within the last week, but it was hard to make that good choice, if that makes sense. Like I struggled really bad with like wanting to make the wrong decision, and I didn't let that affect me. Like I ultimately made the right choice, and I know like life is all about making choices, but it scared me how easily it was a decision. You know what I mean? There was a balancing act of that, and that made me really nervous. You know, I'll be celebrating 2 years of sobriety in September, and I don't want to put like expectations on myself, like I should be further along mentally, but I'm giving myself grace by knowing that like I'm still healing, even though it's been 2 years. Like I still have done a lot of damage to my self-esteem, my self-ego, my pride. You know, like I've damaged that completely with the morals I was willing to push, you know. And life is not easy. Like being here was great. I obviously know my roots. I'm very well connected here, and I appreciate everything that racing helped me with. But when it comes to moving on from here, that's when reality hits, and especially being a mother and, you know, trying to not only live stable, but I think I set high expectations for myself. You know, I never forget where I came from, so I think I want to set the bar high for myself when it comes to where I live, what type of things I have, like my comfortability. And that's just something that I am going to have to learn to not put so much pressure on myself with. And I'm sorry I'm like talking, but I just think it's important that people know like setting high expectations for self can lead to a really bad road. And it's okay to not be okay, and I think that's why I'm just saying this, because I've really struggled last week with myself. And that's all.
Okay, that's good.
Corey?
Corey. I just wanted to share a little bit that I've been struggling with my parents or parents, because my father died and I don't have any brothers or sisters, so it's just my mother. I say about 3 months ago, she knew I was using this stuff. I was about 3 months clean, and I invited her to a FAD meeting where family could come, and for some reason I got this, I felt this conviction to, there was probably half the amount of people in this meeting as this total. I got this conviction to spill my guts and tell her in front of all these people everything wrong that I did to her. And so I made it like my show for like an hour and a half when I really didn't need to. And it was pretty brutal. And I think I did that because I didn't want to do it with her alone, because she kind of scares me. So I wanted like other people around. I don't know, I just felt more comfortable with that. Everyone was either saying I was really ballsy afterwards or really stupid. It was one of the two. But recently, one thing about my mother, she's very old school. She hates tattoos. Hates them with a passion, okay? So she last week I'm in a tattoo parlor, and she's calling me on the phone, and I know one of her questions is going to be, "What are you doing? Where are you at?" You know what I mean? So I thought about not answering it, and I thought about maybe lying, and I thought, I ain't trying to live like that no more. So I answered the phone, and she goes, "Where are you at? What are you doing?" And I said, "Well, don't be mad at me, but I'm at a tattoo shop, and I'm about to get a tattoo. Don't worry, it's just on my knees. It ain't like, you know what I mean? You better not be getting something on your neck or your face, things." And, you know, and she got real mad, and I said, "It's not even going to be visible." You know, I didn't tell her getting yard work. She wanted me to cut her grass or something. But, and I hung up the phone. She got real mad, hung up the phone. She called me back 3 times before I was even up, telling me, please, Corey, walk out now. Walk out. I'm like, I have an appointment. I'm not doing that. So since then, that was a week and a half ago. Since then, I tried calling her 4 times, texting her like 3 times, and nothing. So this is a problem that I have with my mother, because little does she know I'm getting covered. Okay, and she just, I don't know, I can't get through to her. Like, do you want me out there shooting dope and smoking crack? Or, I mean, I'm getting, like, tattoos. What's worse here? She's acting like nuts about it, like completely. I'm like, do you like walk around like the mall and stuff? Do you see more? I mean, everyone's got them. I mean, she just don't play it, man. She just don't. She's very old school, and she acts like I'm doing it to spite her. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo just to show you I can do it, but it ain't like that. You know what I mean? I get yard work because I like cutting grass. Jokes aside, though, I just don't know how to go from here, because like it's straining our relationship, these tattoos. And when I go there to visit her, I don't even like. She'll just give me these dirty looks, and she's like, "Is that a new one?" I'm like, "I've had that for a year, and I'm not even that covered." You know what I mean? But she just won't let it go.
So what would you say to your mom?
I'm not going to tell her I'm not getting any more tattoo. I'm sorry. Live with it. I'm 38 years old. I can do what I want. Thank you. I'll pass.
Ever come next week?
That's a hard one to follow.
That's good.
Man, yeah, no yard work here. No, honestly, wow. I don't think I ever have to worry, about it, like what I would say, because I don't think that day will ever come, and I can truly say that. But I would tell my mom that, I'm grateful, actually, for her giving up on me, because it made me not give up on myself.
Wow.
And because of that, I have an amazing daughter in my life. And, like when you ask like one of the amazing, like awesome things about me or whatever, now that I know I'm an awesome mom, I can only hope and pray that one day Olivia is this little guy over here saying that he is an awesome dad. So that's why I come to these meetings still too. So like I said, even though she gave up, I didn't give up, and it's given me some of the best relationships ever.
So can you describe to us how you're going to feel when your daughter comes here and says that?
Proud. Grateful. But at the same time, like a lot of humility. I don't know, to be honest with you, a lot of love, because she showed me the most extreme amount of tough love, but at the same time, the best kind of unconditional love ever.
That's powerful. That's good. Anybody else? Yes. Nick, go.
I just want to say, I love you more than there is blades of grass on this earth.
Wow. Go ahead, brother.
I would tell my mom, thank you so much for all the love you gave me and my sister as a single parent. And I would tell my dad, who I never knew, I think I'm going to go out and get a warrant so I can feel love.
Sorry.
Four brothers and one sister, and my mom and all of them. Like always, I've kind of been the man of the family, and even at my worst, I was always there for them, always. I've helped them in so many ways, and I want them to know that I love them. And I'm gonna take because I got to find a way to love myself.
Nice. Good. Good. Anybody else? No? You know what? We're good. Any final comment? Who needs their yard cut by this guy? That's good. Yes?
Next time you get a tattoo that says I love mom.
Who has our closing poem? Go ahead.
Autobiography in 5 short chapters. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. I walk down another street.
Before you guys go, I want to leave you with this, something to think about. Everybody that spoke tonight, make sure you heard what you said and what forum you said it in, and let that be on the forefront of your mind if you ever think of using it again. Because you said it, and everybody heard it. So you have a golden opportunity to never hurt the people that you just awesomely spoke about tonight. Again. Good night.